Hello, this is Valerie Aiello, and you're listening to Idea Diary. Thanks for coming back to my office and hanging out. All right, today is Casual Friday. It feels very Friday for me, anyway. It's cold, but not too cold. It's cozy. Got the big sweatshirt on. Have not done my hair today, and it feels amazing. So, I guess today I just wanted to share a couple things. I don't know how many designers are out there listening or, people that use Adobe Photoshop tools. So I have the Creative Cloud and I always get it on Cyber Monday because when I renew my membership, I always get the special price of Cyber Monday that is usually only for new users. But if you talk to the right person and ask very nicely, they will, at least they've done it for me. They give me the Cyber Monday price. So the monthly bill is not $50 a month. It's like 35, I think, 30 or 35. So it's a great deal. But this year I realized inside the Creative Cloud, they have free fonts. So I don't know if this was new or what. I think I got an email about it. And yeah, so I was looking at the fonts and they have different font families or font packs. So they kind of, out of all the fonts that they offer for free, they kind of smash them all together in little groups with fonts that kind of look similar or, fonts that would work for specific projects like punk skateboarder things or for travel things or, whatever. And it was really cool. So I actually used a couple fonts and they're web-based, so when you're looking through the fonts, you just turn them on, and then when you go and use your Photoshop or Illustrator, the fonts are just there for you to use. So, I've been playing with that, and it's pretty awesome. And the next thing that was new to me this week was I published this podcast with Anchor, and it goes it's one upload and it goes out to all the places that people usually listen to podcasts. But what's new now is that I can upload the video version of the podcast, which I normally upload to YouTube. So I can upload that video file to Anchor and it will supply any of the podcast platforms that also accept video, the video of the podcast, which I've been waiting for a long time for Anchor and Spotify specifically to have video because I'm not sure the exact date, but whenever Joe Rogan signed the deal with Spotify and went off of YouTube and went exclusively with Spotify, his show had a video version. So he was only going to sign the deal with Spotify if he had the video version. And I thought that if Spotify had a video element to their platform, they would be a real competitor for YouTube. So I think Spotify has it going. I mean, I'm not sure if they've opened it for everyone, but I got the email that I can upload videos and it does work. Now when I'm watching the video version of this show on Spotify, I when I'm at home using my Wi-Fi on my phone, it does just automatically play the video. But I tried it in my car driving around out in the real world, and it took a long time for the video to start playing, which seemed a little bit annoying. So I think that might be a bit of a hiccup if it's not as easy to load the show. Whereas, obviously just a audio version of a file is a lot smaller. So that's instant. But yeah, it did take a little bit of extra time to load the show when I was out just using my phone driving around. But it does look like Spotify has video for your podcasts, which is pretty cool. Another thing, I guess, just going to wrap up the week with some goal stuff that I'm working on. So, this is my one sheet that I just kind of made for myself. And basically, it's just like a big giant, I don't know, like a post-it for me to write notes on. So I have my daily goals, I have my monthly goals, and that's really, I don't let that change. I've kind of like whittled down all the unnecessary stuff that distracts me, and I only have very specific things that I do every day. And now I have some, what's different for my 2022 is I'm having like a monthly goal. So I have a couple things that I definitely want to just achieve every month. So kind of like if I am doing this one thing every month, then I'm really like I'm moving forward. So I do like the daily goal thing. That definitely works for me because I that helps me not beat myself up if I'm, feeling like things are taking forever. I at least know I'm achieving it every single day moving forward. And now I've added the monthly goal thing for me. So we'll see if I can actually get some big leaps, big jumps moving forward for this year with that. And then I've have like main 4 main things that I work on, and I don't work on anything else. And so I just have kind of a little section, like a to-do list for notes. And then I always wanna look at my investment tracker, so I have my kind of an idea of my overall investments, and then I have a revenue stream tracker, and I really kind of use that for dreaming big. So I'll use the calculator a lot, and I'll think, "Okay, if I sold 10,000 of these at $1 a piece, every month, how much would I make?" I really like to, like, visualize and kind of daydream about actually selling stuff in big bulk amounts. And, yeah, it's just kinda fun to write it down and just kind of in a subconscious way, um, make it happen that I can get big goals done. And then I just have, like, a little section for notes to write random things, which right now I'm working on my just my overall business layout for my accounting and stuff, trying to decide if I wanna have an S corp and a trust and a Roth IRA or solo 401k. I really wasn't that into having a retirement plan necessarily because I don't have a job matching it, and it didn't make a lot of sense for me to put money away that I could never touch. But now with the crypto thing happening and being that you can trade crypto inside IRAs and do different things inside retirement plans with crypto, that does make a lot more sense to me because crypto's a long game, I feel like. And if it sits there for 15, 20 years, that feels a little bit okay. So anyway, I guess that's the show for the day. I think my dog is about to bark and go crazy. So we've been good. She hasn't barked all week during the live stream, so I'm happy about that. It's Friday, so it's my last show for the week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Bye.